Imagine a bustling marketplace in ancient India. The air is thick with the scent of spices and the sound of excited chatter. A lone figure, a fakir, adorned in flowing robes, steps into a clearing. He throws a rope into the air. It ascends, defying gravity, until its end disappears into the sky. A young boy climbs the rope, vanishing into thin air. This, my friends, is the legendary Indian rope trick. Is it real magic or clever trickery? The answer is elusive. The earliest written accounts of the Indian rope trick emerged from 19th century British India. Colonial officers, in their diaries and dispatches, describe witnessing this incredible feat. These accounts, often embellished with a touch of exoticism, fueled the Western fascination with the trick.
One such account, penned by a British officer in 1830, describes a fakir who made a rope ascend into the air, seemingly without support. A boy then climbed the rope and disappeared, only to reappear moments later, back on the ground. I, a self-proclaimed skeptic, was baffled by the performance.
These first-hand accounts, though often lacking in detail, provide tantalizing glimpses into the trick's history. Were these officers truly witnessing supernatural phenomena, or were they victims of clever illusions and their own preconceived notions about the mystic East? The debate continues to this day. While the exact methods employed by street performers remain a closely guarded secret, several theories attempt to explain the mechanics behind the Indian rope trick. Most agree that the illusion relies heavily on misdirection, optical illusions, and perhaps even a bit of hypnosis. One popular theory suggests the use of a collapsible pole, cleverly disguised as a rope. The fakir, using sleight of hand and distraction techniques, makes the pole appear to rise into the air. The climbing boy, often an accomplice, is then able to scale the pole and disappear from view, perhaps by hiding on a platform above or using a trapdoor in the ground. Another theory postulates that the entire illusion is a shared hallucination induced by the fakir's hypnotic suggestions and the audience's willingness to believe. While this theory is more difficult to prove, it speaks to the power of suggestion and the role of our own minds in shaping what we perceive as reality. The Indian rope trick, far from being a static illusion, has evolved over time, incorporating new techniques and variations. Magicians around the world, inspired by the legend, have created their own interpretations, further blurring the lines between fact and fiction.
One such magician was the legendary Harry Houdini, who, despite his reputation for debunking spiritualists and mediums, expressed a curious fascination with the Indian rope trick. Houdini, a master of escapology and illusion himself, believed that the trick, while achievable through trickery, held a certain mystical allure that transcended mere mechanics.
In the 20th century, magicians began incorporating modern technology and stagecraft to enhance the illusion. Elaborate lighting, hidden wires, and even projections were used to create more convincing and visually stunning versions of the trick. Section 5. Houdini's verdict: fact, fiction, or clever deception.
Houdini, despite never witnessing the Indian rope trick firsthand, was convinced that it was a carefully constructed illusion, not a display of supernatural power. He even offered a reward to anyone who could perform the trick under his scrutiny, but no one was ever able to meet his challenge.
Houdini believed that the trick relied on a combination of physical skill, psychological manipulation, and environmental factors. He theorized that the fakirs used a combination of misdirection, concealed assistance, and carefully chosen locations to create the illusion of levitation and disappearance.
Despite his skepticism, Houdini remained captivated by the legend of the Indian rope trick. He recognized its power to inspire wonder and suspend disbelief, even in the most cynical of observers. He saw it as a testament to human ingenuity and the enduring allure of the unknown.
Section 6. The enduring allure: why we're still captivated. The Indian rope trick, even centuries after its supposed origins, continues to fascinate and intrigue us. Why does this seemingly simple illusion hold such a powerful grip on our collective imagination? The answer, perhaps, lies in our innate desire to believe in the impossible. The trick speaks to a primal part of us that yearns for wonder, for a world where the laws of physics can be bent and the impossible becomes possible. It represents a temporary escape from the mundane, a glimpse into a realm where magic and mystery reign supreme. Moreover, the Indian rope trick, with its blend of Eastern mysticism and Western showmanship, transcends cultural boundaries. It is a story that has been told and retold, passed down through generations, each retelling adding its own layer of intrigue and embellishment. Section 7. Beyond the Trick, Exploring Indian Mysticism and Magic. To truly understand the allure of the Indian rope trick, we must delve into the rich tapestry of Indian mysticism and magic from which it emerged. India, a land steeped in ancient traditions and spiritual practices, has long been associated with the supernatural and the esoteric.
From the yogis who claim to levitate through meditation to the sadhus who perform seemingly impossible feats of endurance, India has a long and storied history of individuals who appear to defy the limits of human capability. The Indian rope trick, within this context, becomes more than just a stage illusion. It becomes a manifestation of a deeper spiritual reality.
The trick, in many ways, embodies the Indian philosophical concept of Maya, the illusionary nature of reality. It suggests that what we perceive with our senses may not be the whole truth, and that there are hidden forces at work beyond our comprehension. Section 8. The Power of Belief. How our minds enhance illusions. The success of the Indian rope trick, and indeed any illusion, relies heavily on the audience's willingness to suspend disbelief and embrace the impossible. Our minds, eager to make sense of the world around us, can be easily tricked into perceiving things that may not be real. Magicians understand the power of suggestion and use it masterfully to manipulate our perceptions. A well-placed glance, a carefully timed distraction, or even a simple word can alter our focus and lead us to see what the magician wants us to see, not necessarily what is actually happening. The Indian rope trick, with its air of mystery and the expectation of something extraordinary, creates the perfect environment for our minds to fill in the blanks and embrace the illusion as reality. We want to believe, and that desire itself makes us more susceptible to the magician's craft. Section 9. Unraveling the Illusion, the Science Behind the Magic. While the Indian rope trick may seem to defy the laws of nature, there is often a perfectly rational, albeit cleverly disguised explanation behind the magic. Science, far from dispelling the wonder of illusion, can actually enhance it by revealing the intricate workings of our perception and the ingenuity of the human mind. Optical illusions, for example, play a significant role in many magic tricks. By manipulating light, perspective, and color, magicians can create visual distortions that make the impossible seem plausible. The Indian rope trick, particularly in its later iterations, likely incorporated such techniques to enhance the illusion of levitation and disappearance. Furthermore, the principles of physics, while seemingly defied by the trick, are often subtly employed to create the illusion. Balance, counterweights, and carefully calculated forces can all be used to create the illusion of weightlessness and levitation. Section 10. A Legacy of Wonder, the Indian Rope Trick's Enduring Appeal. Despite its elusive nature, the Indian rope trick has left an undeniable mark on magic and entertainment. It continues to captivate audiences with its promise of the impossible. The trick's appeal lies in its visual spectacle and our fascination with the unknown. It reminds us the world is full of mystery and wonder,